So I'm gonna do something new every week. So do something new every week. I get this, figure out how to set up this camera, keep it following, do something new every week. Oh no, I need that. Aww. What can I use? Since I can't, I guess I'll use this. Everything else just won't work. Okay. I'm gonna start telling the story every week. Just for the hell of it. Because I get bored. I have nothing else to do, and I have no video ideas. Unless if I could do some kind of skits, and I don't have the kind of money to get the props for the skits that I think of. But if you know me personally, if you really know me, you know that I can come up with some crazy ass shit, just off the wall kind of shit, just like out of the damn blue, So I'm just gonna tell some stories. Now today, this happened today. I know this isn't gonna sound like a very good story, but trust me, it's gonna get better. So today I went to school. It was a 2-hour delay. When I woke up, I thought that I was late to school, and I hate being late to school. For some reason, in my mind, I just hate it when I have to go to the office, all awkward and stuff and whatever, and I have to talk to some weird lady who's just like, "Hello, you're late." Thanks, I didn't know. And I just don't like that. It's just not my idea of a good time. But sadly, that's how it goes. So I thought I was late this morning, and I was the son of a bitch, because I'll wake up to fucking different shit. I woke up this morning. My alarm clock did not go off, so I wake up at 8:30, and I'm just, oh shit. If I can hurry, maybe I won't be late. That's not a guarantee. Actually, I would have been late anyway, nonetheless, but it doesn't matter. Point is, I thought I was late, so I shit myself and put my clothes on. Got to school finally, and la-di-da'd around, and did all the classes, did all the classwork, did the everything, and then finally lunch period comes. My friend has this English class. He has the same English teacher as me, but different period. And he has my English teacher before me. And he said, "You're not going to believe this. We're going to call her Tinkleberry. In Miss Tinkleberry's classroom, we had to do this W4 paper about jobs or whatever, you adults know. And because in English, we can't just learn English, and we can't just, learn about how to fill out registrations, applications, and resumes and all that stuff in a character ed or health class. No, we gotta learn it in English. That's America's curriculum. But anyway, so he said, we were doing that and whatever, so I said, well, what if I move to Mexico? And then Jimmy A said, and become a drug dealer. So she thought that I said, go to Mexico and become a drug dealer. And then she got mad and went 20 minutes about all this and la di da. And then I was just like, really? And he said, yeah. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna ask her what she would think if I moved to Mexico and became a drug dealer. So, finally, 7th period comes, which is the last period of the day, depending on what school you go to. I would assume depends on how many periods in a class you have. So I just wanted to say that just in case you have, 3 periods in a day. I'm not too sure. Or in block scheduling, instead of blocks, it's periods. Like, first block would be first period, or whatever. I don't know how it works, sort of. But anyway, oh god, that king is flying off of here. But anyway, so finally 7th period comes, and I get to the door. Now, when you first get there, if you're kind of early to class, which I'm early to class most of the time, the door is locked for her because her classroom, because she does something, I don't know. I think she goes to the office every now and then and does whatever. But nonetheless, she has to unlock the door. So I got Tom to talk to my other friend about this. Hey, Kevin. I said, hey, you gonna try to open that door? I said, no, not today. I got something big to do. And he said, what's that? I said, well, Kevin, today I'm going to talk to Miss Tinkleberry about something. About what? I'm going to ask her what she would think if I became a Mexican drug dealer. He smirked. He laughed. He said, do it. You don't have the balls to do it. You sure about that? I said, I'm gonna do it. He said, okay, do it. So, waited for Miss Tinkleberry to get there. Miss Tinkleberry finally gets to the door, and as she's getting to the door, I said, Miss Tinkleberry? And she said, yes, Justin. And then I said, Miss Tinkleberry, what would you think if I moved to Mexico, became a drug dealer? I heard snickering in the back. She gave me one of those stank faces. She was opening the door, and she looked over, and then looked back at the door and said, I would think that you would have less sense than a... And then I didn't catch the last word. I would have asked her what the last word was, but I feel like that would have annoyed her more. So we just laughed about it, and I sat down. But then I got kind of curious to what she would say if I asked her what made her so mad about that. So I said, well, Miss Tinkleberry, what's wrong? Did you already have this discussion or something? And she said, yeah, like that just popped up at the back of your head or something. Maybe. I mean, I'm pretty creative. When it comes to many things, I'm pretty creative. And then she said, yeah, sure. In the middle of class, she said that, well, at the beginning of class, actually, she said that she would start picking up donations so then I could move to Mexico before I turn 18. All I can say is all I can say is if you're going to contribute to the donation, I accept Taco Bell, I accept tacos, I accept burritos, and I also accept cold hard cash. Thank you.